A story that no one knows about my journey of freelancing is the fact that I was an accidental freelancer. I never wanted to get into freelancing, but as a result of me learning new skills, trying to get out there on social, I became a freelance video editor, and then I became a freelance video presenter as well. Hi everyone, I'm Ishan Sharma, and in this video, I want to share with you my entire journey of getting into freelancing, which a lot of you already know about, but the more exciting part of the video is how I transitioned from being a sole freelancer to now having an agency where I have my co-founder, where I have a team of 25 people working together and over 15 clients that we serve in MarkitUp. So I want to share with you exactly what got me started, what all skills I learned, how I got my first few clients, how then I transitioned into building an agency, what mistakes I made, what things went right. I will also talk about a tool called Refrens that helped me along my freelancing journey. So if you are a freelancer or if you want to become a freelancer, then make sure that you watch this video till the very end. I tweeted in April of 2020, I got an internship that used to pay me 5,000 rupees per month, roughly $64 or $70 per month. Today, with the help of MarkitUp and this YouTube channel, I make roughly over $35,000 per month. This feat was achieved in the last 2 years, and this was hugely done all thanks to freelancing and my ability to work with multiple clients around the world through MarkitUp as well as through my own YouTube channel. And that's what I want to share with you in this video. So it was beginning of 2020. I just started out with learning graphic design and social media management after watching a ton of videos about Gary Vaynerchuk and how you should use a social media platform and build your brands. I was just trying to see how can I learn a new skill and how can I apply it. I was just focused on getting as much experience as possible and not on the money aspect. So I got myself a role of making carousels, social media posts for the Instagram page of Developer Society Club that I have in my college. I tried my best. I built a bunch of posts for them and I learned a lot about how to use Canva, which later on helped me for making my thumbnails on my own YouTube channel. It all connects, right? The famous saying by Steve Jobs, connect the dots. That was my first foray into, working with client projects. I didn't get paid, but I obviously learned a lot in the process, getting all the feedback from people in my society, getting the feedback from the social platforms, seeing what works, what does not. I got to learn a lot about social media and graphic design in general. Moving on, the next step that I took was to start teaching people Python programming on my own YouTube channel. Now again, I am not getting paid to do that. I was just doing that because I wanted to spread more awareness about Python, and I also wanted to just revise whatever I had learned about this language because I learned it 1 year ago. So I did all of that. I uploaded like 4 or 5 videos. They are still there on my YouTube channel. You can watch them if you are interested. All of them were not performing very well. So I stopped uploading the Python videos and I kept on with my other videos. But someone from Unacademy saw that video and they contacted me on LinkedIn saying that, hey Ishan, we saw that video of yours and we want you to work as a coding instructor at Unacademy. Now this opportunity came because I was just trying to do so many things, like hustle so much that I built up my own luck. My whole idea for building my own personal brand was that I don't just want to be a commodity. I don't want to be just a freelancer. I want people to work with me, not just because of my skills, but also because of me as a person. Then what happened is that I got a bunch of clients who were working with me in the coding and tech space. I used to create videos for them. There was another startup, YC Back, who reached out to me when I was at 3,000 subscribers. This is July or August. And they just said that, hey, we saw your video. You seem to communicate very well, articulate very well. And so we want you to create videos for our own YouTube channel and we will pay you for doing that. And that was my first paid gig, right? I was excited. I didn't know how much to quote and I was underconfident for the amount that I quoted to them. And they said yes. I did not imagine that I would be making just this one video talking in front of the camera for 5 minutes and getting paid that much. But I guess that's how it works. You would never know what you're worth until you try and experiment with the prices and the rates. That's another lesson that I learned while trying to pitch for my services to this one client. As time went on, I worked with numerous other brands in edtech space, in study abroad space as well. And I learned a lot about how freelancing works. A big mistake I did, however, was to not keep track of my invoicing. A big mistake I made was to not have everything at one place. You know, I used to create some invoices on Canva, some invoices on Google Docs, some invoices on like Excel, and they were all over the place. As I had more invoices, I was just not able to keep all of them at the same place and keep them handy with me. I had to move to a better platform, and that's when I discovered Refrens.com. With the help of it, I was able to create invoices by just dragging and dropping, just a few clicks, and I could view all of them at the same place. I can tick mark once the amount has been paid, and I can keep track of what payments are done, what are not done, who are the clients that I need to email, that I need to follow up with, to check with the payment schedule. While you're creating invoices using Refrens, you can also accept payments internationally with the help of the Refrens payment gateway. And all of this is done on Refrens.com, which I think is a great part about this website. You can check it out with the link in the description if you're interested. I have been using it for the last 4 or 5 months. My team at MarkitUp also uses it for all the invoices we create for our own clients. So it's just coming from a personal recommendation, and you should totally check it out if you are a freelancer or if you even want to become a freelancer in the future. Now, when I became not just a freelancer, but also a brand, I was able to negotiate better because they couldn't just say, okay, I'll get another person. They will understand that if I am working in a particular niche and if I have substantial following in a niche, then I am among the few options that they have. And so there's always that factor of irreplaceability. You cannot be replaced. And when that happens, then you get paid a lot more than what others do in a market where they can be replaced very easily. So try to become irreplaceable in your organization. There's also this great book by Seth Godin called as Linchpin, How to Become Irreplaceable. So do take a look at that as well if you're interested. What was your journey as a freelancer? I would love to learn about that in the comment section. So please tell me over there. And what lessons have you had in your own experience? Did you get the clients? How did you get your first client? Did you use Fiverr? Did you use Upwork? Did you use word of mouth marketing? सब कुछ share करो comment section में जाकर के. I would love to read all of your messages. Thanks a lot. The next segment of my experience was getting offers from all of these coding and tech brands. So, you know, I was just talking with the managers over there and they were like, hey, you have grown your own YouTube channel to 100,000 subscribers. You've grown your own community. And so we see that you know how all of this works. You know how this game works. And so we want you to work with us and grow our own YouTube channel. So we want to hire you as a content strategist for our own YouTube channel. And I was just curious, should I go ahead with this job? I was a second year student back then. I was still studying in college back then, and it was not the best utilization of my time. And so what I thought would be better is if I could work with all of these clients at the same time. And that's when I came up with the idea of launching my own agency, working with people that I know for a long time and that I can trust, and trying to just build a team myself. Now, agency businesses are hard. It takes you a lot of time to hire all the people. It's basically a people's business, right? You need to be good with managing people, working with them, trying to get work done in teams of people. I wanted to get into this not just because I could serve more clients, but because I also wanted to learn the art of hiring. I wanted to learn about how to run a 50 people organization, for example. How does all of that work? How to build your own company culture, how to file taxes, how to do all of that. So that's the reason. That is what got me started when I was in February of 2021. And I launched that video of me saying that, hey, I'm launching my own startup. It's called MarkitUp. We will help people build their own YouTube channels. And I want you to work with me to help turn this into a reality. And all of you applied. We got more than like 7,000 entries, which is crazy at that point. And we started working really hard on the company. Right now, the company has over 25 remote people working with us, and we have about 15 clients who we serve at the moment. But the journey wasn't so easy, right? There were definitely some roadblocks. There were so many clients that we said no to just because they were low ticket, or they just wanted us to do the work at dirt cheap rates. And we were clear from the very starting that it has to be a game of quality over quantity whenever we are working with clients in an agency business. Because whenever you have an additional client joining in, that's going to be more attention that you need to deposit over that other client. And so you need to make sure that the other client needs to be better than the previous clients, both in terms of the credibility of that particular client and the sum that it is paying. So that's basically what we keep in mind right now whenever we are getting a client. Either it has to have higher credibility that would help us get to even bigger clients, and or the revenue that we're generating needs to be higher than the previous client that we onboarded. So that's basically our thought process whenever we're trying to get a new client in MarkitUp, and it has been working out quite well for us. But there is so much more to learn, and I am nowhere an expert. I am just a novice trying to learn everything in this field, and I have years of experience left for me to gain. After releasing that video, since then I have just been documenting my entire journey of getting more clients, getting to newer revenues, hiring more people, documenting the journeys of people who have worked with us. There is literally a person who started off as an intern graphic designer and is right now working as the main client manager who manages all of the projects that we are currently having in MarkitUp. So we have tried to document all of that on social media platforms that people can go and read and learn about how we have got here. Now, a big chunk of the clients that we have at MarkitUp are international clients. And when I was working as a sole freelancer with international clients, a big challenge we used to have was payments. There are so many different options and complications. You might have to incur a lot of fees. I know like PayPal charges a crazy amount. Like I was getting $1,000 from one client once, which is like 75,000 rupees. But I actually got 68,000 and the rest went to PayPal. Oh my God, you have to pay like 2 to 5% fees, and then the exchange rate just does not make sense. Like when the dollar to rupee was actually 75, they were offering it at about 72 rupees, which just does not make sense to me right now. Now that's where you can check out the Refrens payment gateway, which makes all of this hassle free. You can do all the international payments without worrying about the delays, and it will be done seamlessly. So you can have a look at that using the Refrens platform as well. You know, another great benefit that I had was because I was so active and out there on social media, I was able to connect with a lot of other freelancers who were either on social or had big agencies themselves, right? So I got to meet people like Ayush Wadhwa, Ayush Shukla, people like Saheli. I got to learn a lot from all of these people. I was not only learning the strategies that these people implemented to get clients, but I also was able to refer them clients, and they were able to do the same for me as well. Now, having a great network as a freelancer is going to have a huge boost on the number of clients that you can work with and the quality of clients that you can work with. And it's just a great way to boost up your morale, right? Many people, when they go to their house, parents are not that cooperative all the time, especially in India. So they might be bearish and try to get you down, saying that ye sab kya kar rahe ho? Like you're just unemployed, just sitting at your home all the day, you are on your laptop trying to work, but bahar se kaam karo, or like have a real job is what they actually might end up saying. And that's why having a great network of freelancers helps out a lot. You can network with freelancers with the help of Refrens, and whenever you're building your own project on Refrens, they will try to find out the best freelancer that you can work with to make it into a reality. You can also make your own profile on Refrens and add all the clients you've worked with, all the projects that you have, the services that you can provide. You can customize it at your own will, and this is what my profile looks like on Refrens. The best part about MarkitUp that I am the most proud of is the fact that we've spent 0 rupees on marketing, right? All of our effort goes into serving the client, and because I have the organic reach on social media platforms, clients automatically come towards us either through the social media reach or through the word of mouth marketing that we have through our existing clients. So that's basically how this works. I hope you got some insight into how the agency business works. I am still learning a lot, and I'm documenting everything that I'm doing on my Twitter as well as on this YouTube channel. Go check out the Refrens platform. It's a great way for you to connect with freelancers, manage and create all of your invoices at the same place, and get the payments done for international clients as well. The link for that is going to be in the description. You can also check out my own profile on Refrens and connect with me over there. Thank you so much for watching. This video is sponsored by Refrens. Huge thanks to Refrens for sponsoring this video. I have been using their platform for the past 5 to 6 months right now, and I just have great things to say about the platform, and I'm sure you will find it useful as well. I have had a huge learning experience working as a freelancer myself, and so I want you to share this video with your friends so that they can learn the same and have a great experience as a fellow freelancer. You can tag me on Instagram at Ishan Sharma 90, and I'll see you all in the next video. If you're still watching it, in the comment section I watched till the very end, and thanks a lot. I'll see you again.